Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis. This time we're gonna talk about my Boston Celtics losing to the Brooklyn Nets. We needed to win this one. We wanted to win this one. We kept staying in it. We kept fighting, and then Michael Porter Jr. happened, hitting the threes and getting the finishes around the rim, getting and ones, just being completely unstoppable and unguardable at the right times in this game. Helped the Brooklyn Nets beat us 113 to 105. Celtics are now 8-8, 4-4 at home. The Nets are 3-12 and 3-5 on the road. This is one where the Celtics just needed a little bit more umph to them, and they just didn't get it defensively or offensively. Although they did win the first quarter 28 to 22, they lost the second quarter 40 to 25. That just can't happen if you're trying to win. They also lost the third quarter 30 to 24. They picked it up in the fourth quarter where they won it 28 to 21, but it wasn't enough to beat the Nets. Michael Porter Jr. had an amazing game, and he had game high 33 points. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it does when you look at the fact that he scored on when they already had the lead, and he needed to step up if they was going to win this game, and he did. 37 minutes for him, tied for the most highest on the team. 33 points. He was 13 to 21 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. He had one personal foul, was a plus 13 and plus minus. We had no answer for him defensively. He was just too tall, and even when he took the tough shots, they was falling tonight. So it was his game, and it was meant for them to win this one. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Noah Clowney, 37 minutes, 19 points, 7 to 15 from the field. Did a good job of attacking the rim early and often, but he missed a lot of threes. He was 3 of 11 from the 3-point line and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks, and 3 personal fouls. Was a plus 9 and plus minus. You like the fact that he took good looks even if he was missing the threes, but he also brought it defensively. Nick Claxton did a good job too. 35 minutes, 18 points. He went 7 to 13 from the field. No threes in this one, but he also took 7 free throws and made 4 of them. He ended up having a triple double because he had 11 rebounds and 12 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal and a block. Nothing that he didn't do in this one. He brought it all around in this game. 2 of his rebounds was offensive, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 18 and plus minus. Terrence Mann continues not give them that much. 32 minutes. He had 6 points. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He had 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover. 2 of his rebounds was offensive, plus 12 and plus minus. Jaeger Dimon played 29 minutes. He finished with 12 points. He was 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He had 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block. 2 of his rebounds was offensive. He finished with 4 personal fouls and was a plus 9 and plus minus. He's starting to figure things out. He's starting to see what translates in the NBA level for himself. The teams are giving him the 3. He can use that to his advantage to get to the basket or get to the mid range from time to time. And he's also becoming a better passer because his teammates are making more shots too. And he's just learning where they want to be at on the court and what they're trying to do, which comes with playing more time with them. And you're seeing the results. He's playing a whole lot better now. Zaire Williams, 16 minutes. He only had 2 points. He was 1 of 5 from the field and went 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. He had 2 turnovers with 4 personal fouls and a minus 10 and plus minus. Day'Ron Sharp, 13 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He did have 3 turnovers and a block, though. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 10 and plus minus. Tyrese Martin had 19 minutes. He finished with 10 points. He was the only guy to get in double figures in any statistical category off the bench. And he finished with 10 points with 4 of 6 shooting from the field and 1 of 3 from 3 and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 1 turnover and had a minus 3 and plus minus. And Drake Powell had a nice, crazy dunk in this one, but he also played 21 minutes, which was the most off the bench for the Nets. He also finished with 9 points. He went 3 of 4 from the field, made a three, but he missed one, so finished for 1 of 2 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and one personal foul. Was a +2 and plus minus. Three guys didn't get on the court because the coaches made that decision. 43 of 82, 52% from the field. 13 of 33, 39% from three. 14 of 21, 67% from the free throw line. 41 rebounds, 31 assists, 13 turnovers, 5 steals, and they also had 6 blocks and had 17 personal fouls. And then the Celtics, they kept themselves in it. They gave themselves a chance to win, but they ultimately came with the loss, and it sucked. But it was at home too, so they had a reason to play harder. They had a reason to try, and it made it an interesting game. Nima Keita, 29 minutes, 16 points, 8 of 12 from the field, all layups and dunks. That's what you like to see from him, but he had a double-double. You like that more because he had 12 rebounds. 5 of them was offensive, really crashing that glass and getting in, using his length and his size to be able to be an advantage for the team. 3 assists, 1 block, 5 personal fouls, a -5 and plus minus for him. Derek White, 33 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 13 from the field, 1 of 7 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 personal fouls. He was a -7 and plus minus. He just can't have games like this if we're going to be 500. Derek White has really been struggling to shoot the basketball and score, and this was one of his worst performances on both ends of the court, honestly. Jaylen Brown, 32 minutes, 26 points, 9 of 18 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals. One of the rebounds was offensive. He ended up almost fouling out because he had 5 personal fouls in this one. He was a -4 and plus minus. I'm still liking the shot selection. He didn't take a ton of threes, but he kept hitting his mid-range and trying to get to the basket. It worked for the whole game. It just wasn't enough when it mattered the most, and that was the fourth quarter. When Michael Porter was stepping up, Jaylen Brown was making shots, but didn't make enough of them to keep us in the game because we did get down and was close, to being able to take the lead, but we needed somebody to step up defensively and make shots too, and we just couldn't do it as well as the Nets because, like I said, Michael Porter just took over. Peyton Pritchard, 35 minutes. He had 13 points. He went 5 of 13 from the field, 3 of 9 from three. That was okay. He also had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a turnover. One of his rebounds was offensive, one personal foul, a -13 and plus minus. Didn't get much from him, but it also wasn't a terrible game. Jordan Wash, 24 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, 6 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal. 2 of the rebounds was offensive, one personal foul, and a +8 and plus minus for him. I just liked his finishing. He just was always in the right area at the right time, running the floor real well in transition, and able to knock down a spot up three. Sam Hauser didn't do anything offensively when it comes to scoring. He ended up having 14 points. He was old. He had 0-3 from the field, 0-3 from three because that was his only field goals. He also had 4 rebounds, no free throw attempts. He had 2 assists and a turnover. One of his rebounds offensive and 2 personal fouls, a -6 and plus minus. We needed more from him. We definitely did. He's one of our better weapons, and he just didn't deliver for us today. Josh Minot didn't score either. He played 7 minutes. He didn't even attempt a field goal or a shot from the free throw line. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover. His 1 rebound was offensive. He was a -2 and plus minus. Luka Garza, 17 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from three, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -5 and plus minus. Garza, he's been okay. He's rebounding well. He's shooting the three and spacing the floor from time to time, and he's finishing around the rim too. Anthony Simons, the best player off the bench for this team, 33 minutes, the most minutes off the bench. He had finished with 23 points. He was getting to the basket, not just settling for threes. He was 10 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, 4 personal fouls, a -10 and plus minus. Baylor, he did come off the bench and score. He played 11 minutes, had 5 points, was 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, a -8 and plus minus. And then Hugo Gonzalez came off the bench but only played 5 minutes. He was 0 of 1 from the field, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, plus 12 and plus minus. Chris Boucher and Xavier Tillman did not play, although they was healthy. Coach's decision: 42 of 90, 47% from the field as a team, 11 of 34, 32% from three, and 10 of 14, 71% from the free throw line. 44 rebounds. We won that by 3 against the Nets. We also had 24 assists, which was less than the Nets. 13 turnovers, which was a tie. 7 steals, 2 more than the Nets, and 1 block. We lost that one by 5 because they had 6. And then we committed 25 personal fouls. They ended up shooting a lot more free throws than us because of that, because they only committed 17. This was a game, man, that was tough to watch, because I feel like the Celtics are the better team, especially with the injuries that the Nets have. And I feel like Jaylen Brown was the best player in the game. It didn't really go that way, and it didn't really happen the way that it seemed like it should have, where the bad team finds ways to cough up the ball and make some mistakes defensively and have no real, flow in their offense, and they just become a little stagnant. Instead, Michael Porter kept picking his spots and kept finding ways to get open, and teammates kept finding them, and he was able to drill some tough shots, and he was just able to outscore us by himself in that fourth quarter when it mattered the most, which is the last 5 minutes. So it sucks. This is a game you wish you would have won. You thought that you would win. You thought you would figure it out before the game was over if you're a team like the Celtics. But ultimately, the Nets, they was able to get the lead, keep the lead really, and just was able to pull off a win against a team like the Celtics that really needed this one to stay in the playoff conversation. Although they still might be a play-in team, you rather win this game than lose it. But you still have to look at it like we have to play better. We have to improve our defense a little better. We have to play better offensively, and it just can't be Jaylen Brown getting his 20 to 30 and everybody else hit or miss. Somebody has to be that second option besides, the third option. Because Anthony Simon's been consistent. Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, you don't really know how they're going to play because they like to take a lot of threes. But we know Anthony Simon's going to get his points. We know Jaylen Brown going to get his. Everything else is just, we don't know. And that's unfortunate for us, but that's the reality of the situation. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first comes out. Also do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics, and also breakdowns with roofers of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock draft and draft coverage too. And on top of that, I also have over 4,000 videos that you can watch right now on my channel, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I try to make videos every day and throughout the day to give y'all something to watch and look forward to when it comes to NBA and basketball content. Other than that, thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for watching it. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. I make all the things on this channel, and I do everything for this channel. And I appreciate the people that love the channel and respect me for my analysis and my opinion. I love y'all. I need y'all. That's why I continue to go to the studio every day, because I know y'all going to be there. And it's a great thing and a blessing to have that in your life. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. I'll come back later today with more analysis. Hopefully, peace out, and see y'all later, hopefully tonight.